Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We're going to do this intermediary video in between the tutorials that I'm loading up to the channel, which I know you've all been watching. Let's see. Hold on a second. Right. All right. I had to try that again. It was the pause button to see if it actually worked right. I'm out here at the cafe, and there's I have an inspiration outside, gent. I'm just using him as a. All right. Hopefully, that's not too much of an imposition as an inspiration for the drawing. I was going to put a skull cap on here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go with the. I'm actually working on just drawing different shapes of heads. And he has a kind of this gentleman outside has a slouching. Oops, sorry about that. I'm trying out this my old new neck brace, but and I have to see what I'm drawing at the same time as I'm filming it, so that's pretty. I have to kind of look over. Does that make any sense? Anyways, I try not to erase on these things too much because it's just supposed to be. I'm not gonna make it. I was gonna make it a slouching sort of a downsloping neck. I'm sorry, chin, but I'm not. I'm just gonna give it a squarish chin. There we go. And then the arm would be here, give or take. Actually, I just realized I can see through. I'm not going to draw the full body. I'm just trying to get this. So this is one of my little tiny portable sketchbooks. Not even, well, I guess it's an idea book. Maybe it's a little bit of both. I think we're going to do the eyebrows here. This is going to be bald. The dude has a little bit of hair, but we're going to make it all just sort of. I don't want to put a lot of hair on the person, so we're just going to go here. I didn't want to put a headphone, cap on him. All right, let me see. This is one of my guerrilla sketchbooks. Improvisational, as it were, out in the wild, as I said long ago that I would be doing. So here I am. I don't know if I want to do these. I want to do a pointillism, which just sort of creates like a razor head, shaved head, just recently got a haircut type of thing. I guess I could. I might go back into one of my older sketches here and actually just ink that for you or add something to it. You know what? We're going to do this. There we go. There we go. Now we've got a definition here. And then to the brow. And I wanted to do the sloping nose because I usually don't draw them. And I wanted to do something different. And you have to try different things. You just have to. And don't just draw what is comfortable for you. Make sure that I'm going to leave it as is with all its mistakes. I keep saying in other videos that these are my idea books. And my, I don't know what would be here. Is it a mountain? Is it a road? I haven't figured it out yet. I'm just figuring it out as I go along. I could do a sloping mountains here. So is he sitting outside somewhere? Maybe he is. He's sitting in a chair. Actually, the rest would be about here. Again, I don't need to. I could erase, but I'm not going to do that right now. And there's nothing wrong if you do, but and then the hand would be sort of slouching here, because it would be at rest. Oops, We're not going to give him musculature. I don't know why I'm drawing these superheroic bodies. I'm too used to drawing super characters and stuff. I'm trying to draw a real life human being. Oops, who doesn't have an inordinate amount of musculature. Actually, even drawing a sloping hand can be a challenge. But you all get the point. And then there's this thickish neck. Actually, it's going to be. It could be sort of like that turkey jowl that people, of course, we all try not to wind up with as we get older. We inspires us to get back into the gym and so forth. By the way, if you're new to the channel, please thank you for stopping by. I wanted to thank you for that. If you are new, please hit the bell for notifications, hit the thumb for liking the video, and of course, if it wouldn't be too much trouble and as it costs you nothing at all, please subscribe to the channel. And welcome to Right Life Draw. And if you've been here before and you're one of my subscribers, I thank you profusely for coming back. Again, you could be anywhere else on the internet. You could be anywhere else doing whatever else you wanted to do. But you decided to stop whatever you were doing or not do that particular thing or at that particular or go to that particular channel. You know, that's actually, I'm going to have to erase that. That's a giant palm. Oh, you know what? That's a great idea. We'll do a palm. And so see, there we go. We got an idea from trying to erase something. So, and then again, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're not going for perfection here. We're just going for general ideas. I don't know. Maybe this is a lake shore. That's kind of like what it feels like to me. Kind of like a lake shore. This gentleman is out here. He's doing something by the lake somewhere in some state. Maybe it's Wisconsin. Maybe it's Minnesota. Maybe it's the middle of summer. Well, technically, it is the middle of summer. Uh, and since I plan to upload this pretty soon, it'll still be the middle of summer when you see this. Um, and then, yeah, and then, of course, we got a wide. I have a guy friend of mine who draws suns and moons that are like giant. And I'm not fond of doing that. He knows exactly who he is. So, but of course, I don't mean that as a diss. It's just a commentary between artists and friends. And this is just to kind of show. This is kind of old school sun. Folks, I'm also trying to parlay the idea that, as I've mentioned before, oh, my timer already went past the 5-minute mark. I have too much fun doing this. I wanted to say something, which was, let me see if I can, I don't want to jump in here with an ink pen, but let's just keep it in pencil for now. Let me see if I can reach out for a darker blue. No, you know what? I think I have in my bag is right over there, my pencil bag. What if we add a little bit of red to it? Okay, let's try a red. So this is a Prismacolor Color Erase 244 blue, which I love to use. And this one is a Color Erase 1277. What is this? Carmine red. A carmine red. So actually the sun would be red. Up there beating down on whoever's at this lakeside. Are there any clouds in the sky? No, I wouldn't foresee that. And that's too high to be a mountain. I think we're done here. This is just an idea. What is he wearing? Nothing. He shouldn't be wearing anything. He's at the lakeshore. Well, no, he's wearing shorts. Oops, I forgot the shorts. All right. So this is a sketch idea. And that's how they go from page to page. I got some other stuff here. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, I kept telling the subscribers and whoever randomly comes through the channel that I want to do a walkthrough some of my sketchbooks. This is actually one that I'm currently using. It is a Moleskine art collection. Again, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies, folks, so no one be alarmed. If I were, I would, of course, comment on that and leave it on right beneath the video on the channel. So, yeah, let me go. So this was pretty empty. I think I have some notes on the back. I have to get rid of those, but I'm going to fill these out as I go along. So I just go to different places. I'm on the bus, I'm on the train. This is weird. This was a sketch that I did from mostly memory. Well, it was memory. It was the cover of a big comic book. Oh man, I can't look it up right now. They just have this dude. It's a crime noir comic in the shape of or the size of a magazine. And I forgot who the creators were, but I did kind of my own rendition of the cover that looks nowhere near as good as what they did. But you know what? That's okay because this is all. You know what? Let me use a darker. I'm sorry, I'm reaching in front of the camera. Let me use this H. Yeah. Let me see if this H is the one that I originally used. Yeah. So I had a comment. I wanted to tell you all before you go. We're at the 10-minute mark here. We're going to keep this as brief as we can. That there was somebody in the comments or had commented to me that this wonderful individual that asked for my 2 small cents about I don't know what to draw, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm like, just draw what you see to begin with, and then draw what you imagine. Along the way, that's just going to come up, pop out of your head. And this is something that I had seen, which is the cover of that magazine-sized comic book, and I had to render it because I just liked it. Oh, these X's are for inking in black. I'll do that on the next. I'll do like 2 parts to this. And then over here I put white because it was actually, the cover was black and white. But so this is basically white light, WL, and X, which is where I spot the blacks. All this will be in ink. And I don't even know what that this was. Maybe I was trying to do I think it was published by Aftershock, or one of those smaller independent companies. Maybe I was trying to do I'll give credit where it's due, their logo. And yeah, so that was it. All right, folks, I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you for being here and just walk through my little portable Moleskine art sketch idea book. Yeah, there's some more stuff in here. I'll show you on the next one. And then there's this crazy drawing. Once you like it, I'll tell you about it next time. All right. On that note, I thank you for being here. You could have been anywhere else on the internet, and you chose to spend a few minutes of your time with me. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please by all means give it a thumbs up. Definitely like the video, and by all means subscribe. If you have already subscribed, please leave a comment. If you're new, heck, why not? Go wild. Leave a comment. Send me an emoji, send me a smile, I'll send one back. I appreciate you. If you have a question, leave it below in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I'm able, of course. And thank you for being here with this little mini walkthrough of my mini sketchbook. All right, on that note, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you all where? On the next one.